Summer into the Lee Sin matchup. I mean, it's a tough matchup with the Azir, right? I do like this swap quite a bit because if you play it into Azir, you're just going to have a terrible time. And to Lee Sin, you can stun him. You know,
It looks like we're ready to jump into game number 3. Let's see who will pick away this series tonight.
The thing that really jumps out at me with this composition for Live Sandbox is not really the scaling so much, actually. It's about the power that Udyr and Uzi. You know what's funny about Viego too is like it feels like he's only, you know, in lane he's fine. Oh, gonna see an attempt to engage here.
Yeah, a little bit late on the play, and now effort is coming in. This might just be the first blood easily there. Flash in from Prince, and will take down the Thresh. Kellen was very aggressively positioned, and you can do that if you're gonna hit your play.
You're gonna teleport back in, but this is the scary time.
Might just be a natural plate down on the bottom side. Peanut's gonna get spotted here down a level.
No six at all.
Yeah, I mean,
here.
He's gonna get the healing from the plant, but the teleport comes in and they are just trying to burst down effort, but it does not work out. He gets a lot of value. And down will go Krocko as well. So they get the kill, and then Krocko kind of goes in there pretty ham all alone. And just outnumbering them was Nongxin.
Yep. Rich teleports down, does end up stealing away the first body of the Viego for Summer. It's going to be an Udyr. Gory in a very rough spot here. We'll hit the sleep. Fate still has his ultimate. They're going to try to stop this, it looks like. I think it's a little bit too late.
Okay, the kick is going to knock up both of them, but Summit not really able to do much. I was thinking 3 out of position, but then his entire team was right there behind him. Another Zenith played, and now Fate is gonna get just burst down from 100 to 10% basically. Krocko gonna go down, Prince looking for the angle, and well, effort goes in and just dies. So that's not gonna work out. Prince gets caught on the bottom side as well, and with no flash available, that's gonna be 3 kills now to the pocket of Nongxin. They are dominating Live Sandbox here in this early game.
And, you know, the scaling aspect of Azir hits much later on in the game, but he does have a pretty strong spike, you know.
Into the depths there, for Live Sandbox at least, in their perspective. But yeah, just a little bit overzealous, and the equalizer was perfect as well. I mean, Peanut, okay, this is really scary. Thankfully, he has a stopwatch and a Thresh. And he should be able to get out of this one. Keep in mind, Nongxin are really far ahead at this point in time in the early game. Kellen now trying to get an engage going. He's going to catch effort. And you can see Krocko once again going really deep up on the top side as well. Flash on in here from Gory. This is just looking like an absolute stomp from Nongxin over Live Sandbox.
Selfish Emperor's divide there from Fate to get away. There it is.
He's here, of course, but he just looks not ready to go on this one. As Kellen trying to get on in here, the teleport from Summit, and now Rich goes in all alone. Doesn't really have any help here. Finally is going to get back to his team. Summit's got a nice little angle. That's going to be a good rocket on the face of Prince.
Fate is just scarred, man. He is not going to shuffle in. He's not going to set up a divide here. I feel like there was a huge opportunity when Nongxin was retreating to cut that team in half. He didn't take it.
Well, instead...
There he goes.
Yeah,
that's not it.
Yeah.
He's playing so selfishly on this Azir, I feel.
Well... there have been a couple of moments where it's like, I guess I just got to desperately use this ability.
Sure, yeah, I don't blame him for it.
It's not very proactive.
Yeah, I don't blame him for using it in both of those cases to survive, but the fact that he didn't use it before is a rough one.
Okay, Summit's trying to make the play. That's a really nice flank from Krocko, but I say that. It looked like a good angle, but again, they're down about 5,000 gold.
This is not a game where you can play, you know, flank the team when you're...
But it happens a bit earlier. Rich is pretty scary already.
I have a bad news effort.
He's got a Divine Thunder. Now, this is 1v2, but then the Zoe does come up. That's going to be a landing on the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and this Kaisa is just alive. Actually lives. The burn comes in, and finally over the wall, Gory is going to be able to pick up the kill. That's what I was looking for.
And then Peanut's able to get the equalizer to prevent the escape. So it was very scary there for a moment. Rich actually had to use his maybe you can punish it too with this Lee Sin pick. But yeah, Krocko, remember the last time you tried to flank and catch people? It didn't go so well. You might want to wait for a group up, might want to wait for a little bit more damage. Meanwhile, Viego
Yeah.
on the other side. You're trapped between a rock and a hard place here, Liv Sandbox.
The Sandbox, they never back down from a fight, for better or for worse. And in this case, I think it's worse. Down goes Effort, and Krako is left all alone, but he is Udyr. That's not even a chem tank Udyr. That's actually the Frozen Gauntlet. So he's going to get away alive, but, you know, they're not going to get away alive from this game, you would imagine. As Ritz is going hunting, really nice hook on the summit. And that is going to be 7-0 now for Peanut.
7-0, 2-0-5 for Rich. Pretty over. No vision here, as you can see.
Oh, I don't know if you're getting into that pit. He doesn't even have flash. He's like, maybe we can get something going. No, I don't think so.
At least he's here, so he's like, well, at least this is at no risk to my life.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be okay.
True.
But I was very scared the whole time.
Peanut positioning very aggressively here. They're so deep in the enemy jungle, and there's a Mountain Drake that's a spawn, so they could basically do whatever they want. If they want to be safe, go for that, they could. Okay, nice positioning for Krako, looking for the angle, will force the flash onto Peanut, but at the end of the day, Noxim wanted to fight you anyway, as Peanut goes legendary in this game, picks up his 8th kill, 8-0 in a row here, and it is just utter domination once again. Really nice kick from Summit. He's trying desperately to get anything done, but now the Jinx is 2-fed. Everybody on the side of Noxim is way far ahead. There's nothing that Liv Sandbox can do.
There's nothing they can do.
Yeah, and here comes the push. Just gonna throw down an equalizer. Peanut is so gigantic at this point in time that you just put it down and everybody has to respect it. This could be an opportunity for Liv Sandbox to go for something with the ultimate down, but maybe at this point in time you're just at the point in the game where you want to wait for the Nexus turrets. But you're gonna throw out the Solar Flare, will be flashed, and Noxim get the inhibitor, or actually not yet. So they're gonna have to stick around for this one.
Yeah, but I think they'll get away with it pretty easily. It's nice zoning trouble bubble too. So hard to collapse.
Oh, nicely done by Rich. His frontlining. A lot of upfront damage. Summit's going to have to go back into the base, and that will be the inhibitor going down. Noxim.
Look at the teleport play here. They're going to try to catch somebody. Summit's going long range, though, with this one. I don't think he's going to catch up with anybody. He's hoping. They're praying.
Yeah, well.
Liv Sandbox fans, put your hands together. This is a long con play.
Yeah, down
Benny
the long
Hill's
lane
team playing.
Look at the base right now.
Oh,
got a lot of super minions. They say, well, it's do or die. We get the win here, or we go down fighting. As they get to that back line, Prince trying to get damage done, but you're not doing anything. Not against Sonya's up 8-0 Rumble. And that is going to do it for this game. They're going to ace them cleanly. Nobody on the side of Noxim will go down. It takes 28 minutes, but they will get the job done in 3.
Not a technically engaged tools that Liv Sandbox had. Handling the Azir early. And this is the kind of Noxim game you're hoping for if you really do think they've leveled up between spring and summer. They come back with a vengeance. The game 2, I feel, was the most impressive of the 3, right? You're able to take a very big deficit and punish mistakes from Liv Sandbox. Keep your mental fortitude, your attitude correct. Stay stable.